back to Wheelin' Out West, part 4 of my King of the Hammer series. Monday night we were able to get out and go check out the Shootout. The Shootout consisted of rock bouncers going up the right side of the hill and rock crawlers kind of going down in the valley and up the left side of the hill. The thought behind it was that you have two different events going on, makes it a lot more interesting. So you have the rock bouncers, rock crawlers, there's always action that everybody can check out. So we headed over there to check that out. It was a great time.
Man, I knew you guys were on the ridge right above us, and I looked back when we stopped, and it was flat. Like, they're going.
He's about to make the turn onto the highway. There he goes out the top. He's out the top. Hey, Terrence. Go.
Well, we got the new motor to start installing for the 2-seat race car. Everybody pulled together, started getting to work on that, and we were able to get the motor installed, but we started to get crunched for time as qualifying was fast approaching.
Okay, Maddie. Which race car is Uncle Paul gonna ride? Which one do you think? Do you think you'll fix it in time? Do you think you'll fix it in time? You don't know? Who do you think's gonna win?
Next thing we know, we're minutes away from qualifying and the race car is still not ready. Paul goes out, takes it for a test run, runs around the desert, then comes back and says, I got no brakes, the brakes aren't working hardly at all. So I start looking into it and find one of the brake lines was cut when they were trying to cut off the winch line from one of the earlier races. It just got to be too close. We didn't have enough time to replace the brake line, so Paul jumped in the single-seat car and had to go qualify in the single-seat car. That car wasn't completely ready to go either. It was mostly ready to go, but it wasn't the car that they wanted to race because the 2-seat car was better suited for King of the Hammers and all the rocks that were in the course this year, so they had to settle for the single-seat car and go qualify in the single seat. Qualifying went well in the single seat. Paul was able to qualify 8th and start 8th overall on the day of the big race. We were able to get out and go do a little bit of pre-running with Paul. He wanted to go hit Spooners and Outer Limits another time, so we went out there and ran that loop. And that's a pretty far loop out back. It's some of the furthest trails away from camp. Ran out there, went down Spooners, up Outer Limits. By then it was dark. We start heading back towards camp and making our way through the hills and went down Wrecking Ball back towards Hammertown, and then hit Chocolate Thunder one more time just with the big crowd. It's always fun when you're driving by. Made our way back to camp,